we're playing the Batbusters. The Batbusters. I'm not sure where they're from. They're from Illinois, I believe. Just not sure where. Alright, so the Phoenix try to come back after a tough 4-3 loss in the last game. Last week, actually, the Phoenix went 2-2 in the tournament. All of them, what's interesting is they're all like one-run games. They won the last game by, I think, 2, but the 2 losses and their 1 win before them was by 1 run. So they're staying tight. They're staying tight. Being competitive. Just a couple times haven't been able to put it over the edge. But here we go. Leading off here for the Phoenix. Looks like we are the road team. As Grace leading off for the Phoenix. Grace shows bunt. Oh, it's a good bunt line for the home plate. Goes over to first. She is safe at first place.
All right, let's go, Amy.
Grace with the leadoff single to first. And here's Amy now. So Grace at first here. Nobody out in the top of the first. Let's see what Amy can do. Shout out to Joel and Eric. Welcome to the broadcast. Amy shows bunt. She shows bunt. It's foul. So it looks like at least early on here, Phoenix, they've had a bit of a hitting slump overall. We've had a few good hits, but you know, run production like last year is a little down, at least at the beginning. And as I've been saying, you know, understandable given the very interesting, you know, shortened preseason they had. Amy shows bunt again. She bunts, and it is a fair ball. So goes over to first, and she is out at third base. Oh, Amy with a sacrifice bunt. Grace got to second. And she is safe. And it was because apparently good appeal by Coach Lummer. So the ball beat her, Grace, by several steps. And the tag was down, but apparently she dropped the ball. The home plate umpire called her out, and the first base umpire, though, after the coach's appeal by Coach Rummer, said that she actually dropped the ball. So she is safe at third. So Amy, here's the plate. Amy with the sacrifice bunt. Grace basically moves all the way to second, all the way to third. And with 1 out, Grace at third. Here's Liv on the top of the first, no score. A shout out to Pat. Welcome to the broadcast. Pat from Michigan. Liv hits a high drive left field. It is caught by the left fielder. Here comes Grace. She will score. And the Phoenix leads 1-0.
Nice job. Nice teamwork.
So, folks, that's your classic. Get them on, get them over, get them in. Liv hits a sacrifice fly to left field, and that scores Grace from third. Here's Anna now, AP. And AP hits a shot to third, but snagged by the third baseman. Throws over the first, 4 out number 3 to end the inning. But not before the Phoenix score 1. On a leadoff bunt single by Grace. Grace steals moves over to second to sacrifice, then was basically able to advance all the way to third on the drop ball by the third baseman for the error. And the Phoenix were able to take advantage of it, as Liv hit a sacrifice fly to deep left field, scoring Grace. And they lead now 1-0 going to the bottom of the first. So here's the defensive alignment for the Phoenix. At third, we have Peyton. At short, we have Liv. At second, we have Hannah, AP. At first, we have Taylor, Tay at first base. In left field, we've got Bryn, JB. In center, we've got Grace. And in right field, I believe we have Amy in right. And on the mound, we've got Bridget. And catching, we have Kelly. The battery of Bridget to Kelly. So the Phoenix were able to construct a run in that first inning. Some timely sacrifices, take advantage of an error by the Batbusters, and some heads-up base running by Grace. So here we go with the leadoff batter for the Batbusters from the left-hand side, number 25. There's the pitch outside. Here's the 1-0 pitch. High, 2-0. Number 25, actually it's interesting. I almost thought she was going to bunt there, but that's just her pre-batting stance. She kind of sticks the bat out, getting ready for the pitch, and then pulls it back when she's ready to go. A shout out to Donna, shout out to Shirley, working the broadcast. Shout out to Wayne and Donna. Strike call. Gets that outside half the plate. So 2-1 count now. Outside, 3-1. She walked her. So the Batbusters with the leadoff walk, representing the tying run. Here in the top of the first. Pitch outside. Nice stop by Kelly. Batbusters with the leadoff walk here. To find out where they're from. Pitch high again too. Snap throw, nope, fake by Kelly over to Taylor at first. So 2-0 count. Pitch. Strike call. 2-1. JB in the left field is playing close to the line, and Grace is definitely shading to left center. So there's a big gap in kind of right field, right center. Foul right back to the screen. Don't worry, folks. The fence is here to protect me. So a 2-2 count now. Nobody out, runner on first. Phoenix up 1-0, but the Batbusters are threatening here. Pitch. There's a, it was kind of a slap hit, I think. Foul back to the screen, but it looked like it was a slap hit kind of bunt thing. So we'll definitely keep Peyton on her toes over at third base. There's a 2-2 pitch from Bridge. There's a short pop fly. Caught by Peyton at third in foul territory. Nice play by Peyton. It was a slap hit, but it was popped up. Peyton running back and to her right makes a nice catch over her head for out number 1. Strike call. Quick throw to first. Nice stop by Taylor because it was a bounce. It's a bouncer. Taylor got a glove on it, bounced away, but not too far, so no harm. As AP quickly recovered it. All right, so 0-1 count to the batter. The pitch. Just inside. Ooh, just missed inside. We're in Calm Point, Indiana. It was a sunny day. It's clouded up a bit, though. Well, inside 2-1 count. The forecast had predicted rain around 1 o'clock or so, so hopefully we'll get lucky, but I do see some clouds in the distance. Alright, here's a 2-1 pitch, high and outside, quick throw to first. She is safe at first. 3-1 count. They had some rain here overnight, from my understanding. But fields are in pretty good condition. So 3-1 pitch. Here it goes. High. She wants to. So 1 down. The Batbusters now have the tying run in scoring position. We'll go ahead and run it first. We're just here in the bottom of the first inning. We're just starting. Alright, so let's see what Bridget can do here. Here's the pitch, strike call. Look like a fastball at the top half of the strike zone. Don't know if the runners will be taken off or not. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Bridget. There's a ball pulled foul to the left side. A shout out to Pat, welcome to the broadcast. So count is now 0-2, I think. Might be 1-2, I'm not sure. I'll wait till the umpire calls it. Here's the pitch. There's a high fly ball. Grace calls. She squeezes it from center field for out number 2. So that was a high pop fly to short left center. Grace came in though and squeezed it for out number 2. So 2 down now. Put one on second, first and second still. Number 6. Oh, one of my favorite numbers, 66. Well, 6 is my favorite number, so 66 is even better. Up for the Batbusters. The pitch, swing and a miss. Got a foul tip. I need the shit. Here's the pitch from Bridget. Ooh, nice off speed, but missed inside. Nice pitch by Bridget. Ooh. But the batter did hold up. So 1-1 count now for Bridget. Here's the pitch. Just high and outside. 2-1. 2-1, 2 down. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. There's a high fly ball left field. JB comes in. She squeezes it for out number 3 to end the inning. So the Batbusters lead 2. But they did not score. Nice job of Bridget and Phoenix to get out of it. We go to the top of second. Phoenix up 1-0 coming up the bat.
What's that? Yeah, it's shade up here.
Oh, wow. Am I blocking you, sir? Yeah, you okay? Okay. I gotta do a play-by-play for one. I'd rather have your spot in the shade, trust me.
Love it.
Alright folks, here we go. The sun is out again and it is hot, I'll tell you that. It feels like heat index must be around close to 90 here. Nothing, of course, like the Bridgemans out in Arizona, but here we go. Top of second we have is Peyton leading off here for the Phoenix. And Peyton takes one for the team, hits her in the foot. So that was a bouncer ball, but it hit Peyton in the foot and she gets first base. So, Peyton on first, here's JB now. A shout out to Sandy. Sandy, welcome to the broadcast. Oh, shout out to Pat. Pat, welcome back to the broadcast. Peyton on first after hit by pitch. Here's JB. JB shows bunt. There's a ball high and outside. I think that is Taylor. Taylor on deck. There's a little pitch. She shows bunt again. Takes low for a ball. So interesting strategy here. As it looks like the Phoenix are basically trying to do the old construct runs. Actually, I kind of like that. Learn from the days of get them on, get them over, get them in. So here's a 2-0 count. JB shows bunt again. She bunts. Oh, out. There's a pop fly right to the catcher, unfortunately. She got under it a bit and it popped out to the catcher. Alright, so 1 out. Here is Taylor. Taylor hits a hot shot to second base, throws to second for 1, throws over to first. She is safe at first, but ball actually got by the first baseman, but right back at her. Taylor didn't see it, so she could not advance to second. She wouldn't have made it, so it's a good idea. So Tay on first base on a fielder's choice to second. Peyton out at second, and there are 2 down, and here is Bridget. Bridget up to the plate. Bridget pulls a foul. I believe, is that Abby? I think that's Abby. Yes, Abby on deck. Two down first. The pitch to 0-1 pitch to Bridget. Bridget grounds a grounder to third, throws over to first. Ball under throw. To end the inning. So the Phoenix lead 1. And we go into the bottom of the second. Phoenix up 1-0. Batbusters coming up to play. Coming up to bat. Batbusters coming up to bat. How many times can I say that?
Is that the look? I don't know, last Saturday we kind of had laughing pretty hard here.
Okay, I got batter up here. Down to second. Bridget's still in the mound, pitching to Calais. Leadoff batter for the Batbusters. Foul back to screen. I'll go over the infield and outfield defensive alignment. From left to right on the infield, getting Peyton at third, then Liv, AP, and Taylor. Going around the horn from left to right in the outfield, we've got JB, Grace, and Amy. Pitch high. Don't even one. There's a ball foul to the left side.
Don't worry.
Ball was low, but batter went after it, fouled it to the left.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 count, base empty. Nobody on, nobody out here. In the bottom of the second. Here's the 1-2 pitch. There's a high fly ball left field. JB calls it. Oh, nice catch by JB. Both Grace and JB coming in. JB calls her off and does a running catch for out number 1. By the way, game time start was 11:43, and it is 80 minutes. Finish the inning.
I'm like behind. I didn't realize how far behind I am.
Here's the pitch. Ball just inside. Hey, where are you guys from?
Oh, we're out of Chicago Batbusters.
Oh,
Practice
mostly
out of
Chicago?
New Lenox. Yeah,
Oh,
we actually
New-
practice out of New Lenox.
There's a ground ball to Whit. Throws over the first for out number 2. That's 6-3 for scoring at home. I just found out the Batbusters are mostly out of New Lenox, Illinois, or based out of New Lenox. We're out of Barrington, mostly.
Gotcha.
Lake Zurich, Wakanda there.
Yep.
All right, so 2 down now. Here's number 22 up for the Batbusters. There's a foul to the right side, not a play. I guess they have players from all over, but they're based out of the New Lenox area. New Lenox, by the way, I know they've been very successful teams in the past. Here's a pitch from Bridget, high and outside, 1-1. I forgot what they're called, but I've seen that New Lenox Lightning, I think, has won some tournaments here and there. All right, 1-1 count now. The pitch, high and outside, 2. Not as hot because the sun is hidden behind the clouds, which is fine as long as the rain holds off. So here's a 2-1 pitch, just inside. 3-1. Base is empty. So here's a 3-1 pitch from Bridget. There's a high fly ball. Grace is calling it, and she squeezed it for out number 3. Pitch high and outside. 2-1.
2 ball, 1 strike.
Okay, Abby waits. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Swing and miss. Nice off-speed pitch by the pitcher there. Had Abby a little ahead of the... Boy, I tell you, that last game we played against the Silverhawks, they had a really good off-speed or change-up pitcher. It was a killer. She got like 4 or 5 strikeouts on it. All right, here's the 2-2 pitch. High. So count goes full. The 3-2 pitch. Abby hits a high pop fly on the infield. Oh, it drops. Okay, so the third baseman, the shortstop, and the second base all converge. I don't know if anyone called it, but it dropped in between them. So I don't know who to put the error on. I'm just gonna say E5. But in any case, Abby on first base then. So let's see if we can take advantage. Kelly up to the plate. Abby on first. There's a bunt by Kelly. Foul. A lot more, I'm observing a lot more bunting by the Phoenix to try to get the runners over. So perhaps, you know, I mentioned the bats have been a little slow in terms of run production. So the coaches just trying to spark something. So Kelly with an 0-1 count. Let's see if she bunts again. She does, and it is foul. Ooh, that was foul back. The catcher almost caught on the fly. Luckily, though, it got past her. Who knows? Maybe the coaches will put all the girls through a bunting clinic after this. All right, so the count is now 0-2 now. I don't think she'll bunt again. Abby at first, and oh, she is. The ball is high and outside, so that is interesting, even with 2 strikes.
One ball, 2 strikes.
So 1-2 count now. She plays bunt again, and it is foul, and she's out. Interesting. Okay, so Kelly bunts out. So here is, oh, they're at the top of the lineup again with Grace. Grace at the plate. Abby at first. Pitch. Abby balls low. Now Grace bunting though, definitely for coming out of the left-hander's batter's box. Definitely trying to bunt for here if she does. Corners are charging. Oh, there's a ground ball to first. Steps on third. Spot number. I'm sorry. Ground ball to first. Steps on first. Spot number 2. So here's Amy now. Abby is in scoring position now. So Grace with a 1-out sacrifice bunt, I'll say. Here's the pitch to Amy. Low. So is that 2 now? Phoenix up 1-0. They got Abby in scoring position at second base, but 2 down here in the bottom of the second. I'm sorry, in the top of the third. Where did I rotate? Amy with the ground ball. Oh! And she is out at first. Oh, what a nice play by the shortstop. There's a diving stop by the shortstop, prevented from going to left field. Throws her at first and gets Amy by a half a step. Only Amy. So we go on the bottom of the third. Phoenix up 1-0. Batbusters coming up to bat. Okay, here we go. In the bottom of the third, leadoff batter for the Batbusters from New Lenox, Illinois, number 4. Pitch is half outside. Ball 1.
It just felt like one continuous lockdown.
High and outside again. Ball 2. Strike call. High ball outside. So 2-1 count. There's the pitch. There's a ground ball to Liv. Oh, Liv fumbled it for a second, and she got her glove on it, but it went through her glove just behind her. And the runner is safe at first. Okay, so now the Batbusters again have the tying line first. Number 44 coming out of the left-hander's batter's box, so we'll see. I think she tried to bunt or slap single the first time. And she does. Take the ball low and outside for ball 1. Now this is a girl, she tried to kind of like slap it to the left side, but got under it and popped up, and then Peyton made a nice kind of leaping catch. A little bit behind and to the left of third base. So runner on, 1-0 count to the batter. Here's the pitch, she bunts again, bunts foul. Alright, here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike call. There's a throw. She is out. Oh, nice play by Liv. What happened is Liv swiped back. The runner tried to slide to the outside half of second base. Could not get her, but I think she overran the second. Oh, okay, so the umpire is saying that she got her wrist as she was going by. I thought Liv got her when she basically slid past second base, but looks like I guess she touched her wrist and got her. So a nice throw by Callie. Nice play by Liv to not give up on that play and get the first out. So 1-2 count on the batter, 1 down, bases empty here. The pitch, fly back and out of play. Pitch outside. So 3-1 count now. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm using my ticker wrong. It's 2-2 count, not 3-1. Maybe I need more coffee. Here's the pitch. There's a ball. Fair ball down the left field line past a diving Peyton. So Peyton, with a diving attempt to her right. There's a shot down the left field line and fair. JB though, getting on it quickly, holds her to a single. That was a big out at second base now that you look at it. Alright, so the Batbusters again with a tying run at first. 1 down now. The pitch. Oh, in that hitter, in the foot. So runners on first and second now with 1 down. There's a ground ball. She is out at second base. There's a ground ball to AP. I couldn't see it. It was behind. It was blocked. There's a ground ball to second base. AP was running towards the middle, was able to get it and toss it over to Liv for out number 2. Good play by AP. But the Batbusters have a tying run at third now. 2 down. Runner safe at first for the fielder's choice. So runners on the corners, 2 down. Here's the pitch. Oh, just outside. So this is the batter I remember now, number 25. It looks like she's going to bunt because she sticks the bat out in front of her, but that is part of her batting stance. A shout out to Dave. Dave, welcome to the broadcast. There's a 1-0 count to the batter. The pitch. Alright, nice stuff on Kelly. So the Phoenix up by 1 here in the bottom of the third, but the Batbusters have something going here. They got runners on the corners, 2 down, and a 2-0 count to the batter. Pitch. Struck call.
Come on, one fresh.
2-1 count, your pitch. It's a ball foul to the left side. So, count even at 2.
Go, Bridget!
Come on, go get her.
2-2 count. That was an off. Okay, nice job by Callie. That was an off-speed pitch in the dirt for a ball. I thought there was going to be a double steal attempt, but Callie did not go for it. In fact, they didn't even try the steal on the second. Alright, so 3-2 now. The pitch. Strike 3. Call. She struck her out. So the ball got the top half of that strike zone. Okay, they don't like it as you could see it was touchy. Could have been a little high, but they call it for a strike. I don't know if it's because the girl just kind of took off. took off at first. The umpire was explaining that it was at the armpits, so he could over the strike. But we'll take it. And the Phoenix are able to get out of that then with no damage done. We go to the top of the fourth. Phoenix up 1-0. It's going to be Liv, AP, and Peyton. Nobody out here on the top of the fourth. The pitch to Liv. Liv hits a fair ball down left field line. That's a base hit. Liv trying for two. She is going to be out at second base. So that's a base hit to left field for Liv. But just like the other girl, the left fielder got on it quickly and was able to gun it to second base in plenty of time to get Liv. So Liv with a single and pull out, trying to go for second. That ball looked almost identical to the ball that was just like it was a shot past Peyton in the last inning. And same, but you know, Phoenix being very aggressive, went for two, did not work out this time. So one down, here's AP. Final pitch to AP. That's a ground ball to short. Goes to first, out at first. So the 2-9 quickly here. That's a nice shot by Liv though, right down the left field line over the base. I don't know if it's the outfield grass or something. The ball doesn't seem to roll very much once it gets out there. So here's Peyton now. Peyton takes the ball high and outside. JB on deck. Because that's a couple balls now that I've seen go to the outfield and just kind of died on the outfield grass in time for the fielder to get to it. We'll try again. So 2-0 count to Peyton. The pitch. Just a bit outside. That's my homage to a great one who just had a birthday. In fact, his 50th birthday yesterday. Mr. Bob Euchre, folks. All time one of my favorite announcers. So here's a 3-0 pitch to Peyton. Swing and a miss on that changeup. 3-1. Bob Euchre was in probably my favorite baseball movie of all time. One of my favorite sports movies of all time, Major League. Peyton with the 3-1 pitch. Ball high. She walked her. So Peyton with a 2-out walk, and here's JB.
Watch runner! Watch fun!
There's a lot of quotable moments from that movie, folks. Just a bit outside is my favorite. One hit, one goddamn hit is all we got. That's another one of my favorite quotes. JB takes a lone inside for ball one. Shout out to Bob. Bob, yeah. Bob, I think Jobu's been in hibernation. He hasn't come out yet for the team here. Enough, at least. Here's a 1-0 pitch to JB. Low. 2-0. Peyton at first here on the 2-out walk. Here's a 2-0 pitch. JB pulls it foul to the left side. So 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Brady fouls it off to the right side. Count even at 2. Two down, 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. And JB hits a base hit to left field over the third baseman's head. So JB with the base hit to left, and the Phoenix now have runners on first and second. And again, folks, I'll just keep harping on it. Now I really noticed at that time, that ball went sailing over the third baseman's head. When it hit the field or the grass, it just seemed to slow down. No roll at all. Maybe I'm just imagining, who knows. All right, but here we go. Runners on first and second, 2 down. Here's Taylor. Phoenix up 1-0 here in the top of the fourth, trying to add on. Pitch, ball in the dirt. So, 1-0 count to Tay now. Peyton at second. JB at first. The pitch. A little low and outside. Just missed that low outside corner. So 2-0 now. Let's see if Taylor gets a green light. Taylor. Oh, it is. Is it foul ball? Yeah, I couldn't tell. It's right down the first base line. I don't know how that works because I don't know where it bounced. I could have sworn it bounced fair, and then the first baseman had her foot in foul territory when she caught it. So I guess it's called a foul ball down the first base line. So a 2-1 count now to Tay. The pitch. Tay hits a high pop fly, called by the catcher. Out by the catcher. So, and that retires the side. So we go to the bottom of the fourth. No runs, 1 hit. And Phoenix lead 1-0 going to the bottom of the fourth. Batbusters coming up.
Don't yell at me, okay? Don't yell at me.
This is a nice solid wrap. Well, I actually needed that. Well, I checked this morning, it's 15, You know how you know it's raining? You're getting wet. I think it's raining.
Battery change complete and start. Didn't miss anything.
All right, here we go, folks. Bottom of the fourth. Bridget pitching to Callie. The pitch is a ball down the left field side. Foul on our play. Infield left to right for your defensive review is Peyton, Liv, AP, and Taylor. Left to right in the outfield, JB, Grace, and Amy. And that is a bunt foul. Ooh, that was a nice bunt because it just died, I thought, for a second there, but then luckily it rolled foul. So 0-2 count now. Let's see if she bunts again. This batter is definitely one of those trying to get a kind of like our equivalent to Grace, so a lot of speed coming out of the left-hander's batter's box, trying to take the bag. So here's the 0-2 pitch high. Yeah, she's a slap hitter. So 1-2 count. The pitch. Just outside. 2-2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. Oh, time-wise, I can tell you the game will be over at 1:03 because we start at 11:43. It's 80 minutes. Finish the inning. Ball low. I think it's a full count now. I should say, actually, it's finished the inning, but the time limit is 80 minutes. Finish the inning, so that would equate out to 1:03. Wing 2 pitch. Ah, she walked her. So the Batbusters with the leadoff man on.
I made a 4-year investment in myself, and I
Oh, foul. And I'm pretty sure the runner was going there too. In fact, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if they waste a pitch here. And Callie with a quick snap throw to first. We'll see. All right, 0-1 count though. The pitch, and it is a bunt. Sacrifice bunt. Throws to first for 1. She is safe at first, and the runner is going to third base. It was a sacrifice bunt, but it was a bounce with Tay. Tay tried to gather it, but could not in time, and she is safe at first. In the meantime, the runner moved from second over to third base, so now they have a tying run at third base with nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. Okay, here we go. Strike call. So the Batbusters down by 1, but they've got something going here as they have a tie run at third base here. Go ahead, run first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. The pitch. Low inside. Count even at 1. I actually haven't talked about. Oh, wait. Okay, so that's interesting. So it looks like the runner had a delayed steal from first base, so she just took second there. The ball was in Bridget's hand, but to be safe, there's no one covering, so they now have two runners in scoring position. And I believe it's a 1-1 count. Foul. So count 1 and 2. I was about to say, folks, there hasn't been much wind here, and nothing I can recognize. Maybe a slight breeze coming in from left field.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 count. Runners at second, third. Here's the pitch. Ball high and outside. Count even at 2, with 2 runners on. Pitch. Foul. So the batter stays alive.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So 2-2 count now. Pitch. Swing and a miss. She got a swing. That was a nice off-speed pitch. Looked like a changeup from Bridget. So 1 down now. Number 66. Up for the Batbusters. But not out of the woods yet. They're still tying run at third base. They go ahead and run at second. 1 down. The pitch. It's another changeup on the dirt for ball 1. Pitch and outside. Ball 2. Going inside. 3-0. There's a ball foul on the play. 3-1 count. You get that? Get the driving.
Come
on, Tim.
Yeah, George, I know the feeling. I need more Starbucks, but I don't have enough time. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Take first. The pitch to Abby. High and outside. 2-2. It's interesting. I thought they'd give her something to hit. Oh, Abby did not square on to bunt that last time, so. So 2-2 count now. Score all tied at 1 here in the top of the 5th. Ball low. Full count goes full.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
By the way, folks, if you're wondering, there's plenty of time. There's about 15 minutes left in game time. Or 103, I should say. Abby battles, pulls a foul. So Abby, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Abby with the basic to left field. It's in the gap. Here comes Taylor. She's coming around third. Will they send her? No, they will hold her. Oh, good idea. And the ball gets by. Ooh, but Taylor holds there. Good base running by Taylor because the ball got in quickly to the short cutoff man. It got to the shortstop just as Taylor was rounding third, so I think she would have been dead at home if she had tried. Abby, in the meantime, though, on the hesitation, did take second. So Abby with a double to left center field, and Taylor's on third now with the go-ahead run, and here's Taylor. So it'll be interesting to see now if they try and construct a run. Looks like the Batbusters are expecting a bunt because the corners are playing in. So I don't know if they'll go home or not. Fine, okay. Abby on second, Taylor on third. Score all tied at 1 here in the top of the 5th. As the pitch does not bunt, ball's low inside. So 1-0 count to Kelly. Pitch. Kelly with the ground ball to third, looks the runner back. Yep, she's out at first. Yes, there was a ground ball to third. The third baseman looked Taylor back to third. Got Kelly at first for out number 1.
We got one. GCC. You got to back 0-1.
So here's Grace with Amy on deck. Takes a strike call. I tell you, folks, early in the season, with honestly, with all the practices thrown off and everything that happened, I can tell the hitting is not as didn't start off as hot as last year in terms of at least run production. But, there's a bunt, and it is safe. She is out at home plate. So there was a bunt attempt. She was out at home plate, Taylor. So 2 down now. Grace Safetz, she took second on the play on the fielder's choice. And here's Amy now. Still runners on second and third.
Come on, Amy. Please hit.
On the plate.
All lone inside. Abby at third. Grace at second now. It was a good attempt. It was a sacrifice. I think it was more like a suicide squeeze. Unfortunately, did feel it clean. He threw home and got Got Taylor at the plate. Swing and a miss. So 1-1 count now to Amy. Pitch high and outside. 2-1. There's a ground ball for foul.
All right, time it now.
So 2-2 count now to Amy. Grace on second, Abby at third. Tough break there for the Phoenix. It was a well thought out play, just weren't able to execute. It was a suicide squeeze. So. There's a 2-2 count to Amy. There's a ground ball to shortstop. Goes over to first. Out number 3. To the other side. So, unfortunately, the Phoenix do not score. And we go into the bottom of the 5th, all tied at 1. Oh, I think we have a change in pitcher, do we? Yes. Shelby on the mound now for the Phoenix. By the way, folks, I think there's about 10 minutes left in game time. Alright, so we got a change of the mound. Defensive line is still the same except Abby now, relief pitching for Bridget. Good job by Bridget, holding it for 1 run over 4 innings. Alright, here's the first pitch from Abby. Low and in the dirt for ball 1. Low and inside, ball 2. I'll give you a defensive lineman again in a moment. Ball just inside, so 3-0 count. That just missed. On the infield, left to right, Peyton, Liv, AP, and Taylor. On the outfield, left to right, JB, Grace, and Amy. And the battery of Shelby to Callie. So here's a 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Ooh, didn't miss it. Called the ball. So the Batbusters have the go-ahead run at first now with nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Alright, so runner on first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch from Shelby. Batter shows bunt, takes the ball outside. So I think I remember this batter. Liz, I bunted the slap hitter for the other team here, so we'll see if she tries the same. Peyton, very aware of that at third, ready to charge in. Yep, she does. She bunts foul. 1 to 10 points. Foul again. So 1-2 count now to the batter. There we go. Runner on first. Score all tied at 1. And about 6-7 minutes left in game time. By the way, I have heard games can end in ties though. Well, high. So 2-2 count. Next game scheduled for 1:30. There's the 2-2 pitch. Ball high outside, so Falco is full. The pitch is a high fly ball, pop fly. Oh, nice play by Liv to left field. Liv coming all the way from position at shortstop. That ball would have dropped in fair, but Liv coming all the way from the shortstop position catches it on the run. Both JB and Liv will go for it. Liv got it, and there's 1 out. Foul dropped to the screen. For strike 1. So 0-1 count to batter. And out, runner on first. Here's the pitch to the Batbusters. There's a ground ball. Oh, right in front of his face. Throws over the first for out number 2. Good job by Shelby to stick with it. It bounced off a glove into her chest, but she stuck with it. Gathered herself, got it, and threw the runner out at first. But the runner moves over from first to second, so the go-ahead run scoring position out for the Batbusters. And 2 down. Ball gets by on the bounce, rolling inside. Nice stop by Callie. So 1. Pivotal point in the game, to say the least. As the go-ahead run at second base here, 2 down. Oh, just low inside. Ooh, just missed. Reason being because there's only like 2 or 3 minutes left in game time. So and they're the home team, so it's 3 minutes to finish the inning. Hopefully the Phoenix can try and get out of this. There's a ground ball to Peyton. Peyton gathers, goes over to first for out number 3. Nice play by Peyton. It was a tricky hop to retire the side. All right, folks, I think no matter what, it's 1 o'clock, about 3 or 4 minutes left in game time, so this is the last inning regardless, is what I'm going to say. Games could end in a tie. Yeah, no matter what. Oh, man.
Tough one, tough one.
Yeah, I'm actually, my phone sometimes overheats. Luckily, it's okay. You don't have any problems with the GoPro, right?
I've actually just started using it, so we're working out the bugs as we speak.
Well, that's right.
Trying to figure out the best system.
Oh, yeah, that charging when it's used, that makes no sense.
Yeah, no,
Come on.
whatsoever.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the whole point.
that's the whole point. Exactly. When you're running low, you want to keep going.
Yeah, I don't want to keep stopping.
Yeah. All right, here we go, folks. Last inning, regardless. And here's Liv. It's Liv, AP, Peyton, if anyone gets on, JB. We are the road team, so they will have one more at bat, no matter what. Liv takes the first pitch high for a ball. Oh, we're the top of the sixth, if you're curious, though. Liv hits a high fly ball left field, called by the shortstop. Shortstop squeezes it for out number 1. It was a high fly ball. It hung up there too long. Allowed the shortstop to get under it. Okay, so 1 down. Here's AP. Ball low. Outfield is playing fairly straight away. Same for the infield too. Right field a little shallow, I think. Here's a well pitch to AP. AP hits a fly ball to left. It is caught by the left fielder. Oh, nice play by the left fielder. That ball was dying. I thought I had a shot to drop, but the left fielder with a diving catch. So 2 down now. And here's Peyton. Peyton hits a high pop fly to the shortstop for number 3. So that's it. Well, that's it. At least for the Phoenix. The Batbusters have one more shot here now to maybe try and untie the game. Blue. Can games end in ties?
I'm sorry?
Can games end in ties?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Alright, so Shelby's still on the mound. Here we go. Oh, going outside for ball 1. There's a ball for foul. Push foul, I should say. Count even at 1. Shelby on the mound, pitching to Callie. Peyton, Liv, AP, Taylor, left to right infield. JB, Grace, and Omer. Game tied, but we're about to, actually, I think we passed the time limit, so this is the last at bat. Ooh, high inside. I'm sure unintentional. That was a little chin music there from Shelby. So 2-1 count, nobody on, nobody out here. The Batbusters trying to score the winning run, basically. 3 outside low for 3-1. Outside for ball 4. So the go ahead, a winning run at first base now for the Batbusters. Let's see if the Phoenix can get out of this. Here's the pitch from Shelby. There's a bunt, and it is fair. Goes over to first. She is safe at first. And then the runner advances over to third. The Peyton threw the ball a little high to Taylor. And, okay, there's a mental lapse there. I'm sure they're going to hear about it. So what happened was the ball was thrown high to Peyton, Taylor from Peyton. Peyton stopped the ball, but it bounced off the glove, so she was safe at first on the infield bunt to the single. And then nobody was covering second base, and so the runner, of course, took advantage, went over to second, and basically the Batbusters have the winning run at third base now with nobody out. I'm sure with of course now what the Phoenix will have to do is kind of play everybody in. It's just one of those situations. It's like being the bottom of the ninth, score tied, and bases loaded with nobody out. You're going to bring in your infield, bring your outfield, I suppose. So Peyton fielded it through, but it was just a little high for Taylor. Couldn't get her handle on it. And I think the bigger problem there is the runner from first took advantage and took off for second. Although, I mean, I think in that case we wanted to almost walk the bases loaded and have a force out at home. All right, so I'd be surprised if she actually pitched to her, but let's see. Pitch high, yeah. I think they're gonna kind of unintentionally, intentionally walk her. Strike call. So 101 now. Oh, just outside. 2-1. Sure, the batter just trying to get a ground ball. Outside. 3-1. Yeah, 3-1. Like I said, I feel like there's going to be kind of a intentional, unintentional walk kind of thing going. There's a 3-1 pitch. Ball outside. Okay. So. So the batter is going to obviously just try to get something on the ground, maybe fly out. Yeah, all the outfielders playing in, they have to. There's a ground ball to Abby. Oh, she is safe at home, and the game is over. There's a ground ball just past Abby to live, and that ends the game.